right after that, the Bucks basically, I kind of had a feeling that they were going to offer me a contract, and that night they did. And we were kind of going back and forth trying to figure some things out. And believe it or not, it was actually one of those things where I think the enemy was almost creeping in, the kind of telling me, like, putting these doubts in my mind of like, do you really think you're ready for this? Have you recovered from your injury? Like, there were all these things that part of it was probably genuine of like, hey, I'm going to be apart from my family this year. There were some real self doubts there. There was some real concern. And I was really torn at the time whether, hey, is this exactly the right situation for me? Is this what I want to do? And, man, this is wild. But literally the night before that workout, um, I had been praying about this, like, Lord, if you want this for me and my family, like, I just trust you with it, and I'll just trust you to take care of it, and you'll show me what if you want us to be here or not. And so had walked out of the hotel room, and I was staying at the Renaissance Hotel here down in Tampa. It's right by the airport. And I walked out of my hotel room at like 7:30 or 8 o'clock that night, and there had just been a thunderstorm that had gone through. And I looked out over because you could see Raymond James Stadium from where the parking lot of the hotel. And I walked out, and I kid you not, I have a picture of it on my phone. I'll text you the picture when we get done.
Yeah.
But there's a rainbow that goes directly over, and it looks like it goes into Raymond James Stadium. I'm not like one of those guys that like gets like, oh, this is a sign, like all those things. Like, I'm not like a huge sign guy per se,
Sure.
but it was like unavoidable. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, the Lord is showing me that He wants me to be here. And honestly, the next night when I was going back and forth on the contract, that is what, like, as I was torn, like, do I do this? Do I not? I'm going to be away from my family. Am I all these things going through my mind? And that is probably the deciding factor that where I was like, you know what? I have to do this. Like, God has showed me that He wants me to be here. And that's was probably one of the biggest reasons why I decided to do it. So it's just, and then to see what the Lord has done this year, it's been awesome. It's been awesome.